Hi family, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Peaceful Warrior Dojo. Appreciate you for your time to being here. Well, let's talk about a little bit igniting your inner fire. Why is it so important to have your own fire? What do you think so? Do you think you have your own fire? Do you think you are shining the light? Are you the one of those who are trying to help, who are trying to uplift, who are trying to elevate other people? Or are you the one who's just drowning energy from others, taking energies from others? Which one are you? Do you have your own spark? Or do you need the spark of somebody else and just taking the energy from other people? Well, ask yourself. I cannot answer you. Only you can answer to yourself. But finding your own spark is actually the most important thing what you can do in your life. Why? Why is that important to finding your own spark? No matter what's going on around you. Well, that's what will actually keep you waking every morning and standing for yourself and doing things what you like to do and following your heart. Your inner spark will guide you, will protect you, will hold you up. And when you have that, when you have your own light to shine, that you don't need other people to shine on you, but you shine by yourself, you have that own spark who actually giving away energy and shining other people. Well, we know how spark works, right? Spark can make a fire. You can light up the other things with a real fire with one spark and make a big fire around, right? Yes. So find your own fire inside, find your own spark inside, find what motivates you, find what is uplifting you and make you the most happy person in the world, no matter what. And when you find that own spark inside you, it will guide you, it will elevate you every day, it will hold you in the situations when things are maybe not going the way you want it. But that spark inside you will always make you shine, no matter what. So try work on that. And how you can do that, how you can find that spark inside you. Well, I am sure there are many other people who can give you guidance and explain you. And I don't think there is just one way to do that. I'm sure there is many different ways that you can find your own spark, that you can find out what motivates you, right? But one of the simplest things is maybe to meditate on it, right? Sit and meditate on it. What will come through? If you didn't find it yet, maybe you find already your spark. Maybe you have that sunshine inside you and you just like bright like a sun and walking around and everybody just looking at you like, who is this person? Why is shining so much, right? Or what is the secret of that person, right? But they are not really secrets, but some people see that. Some people see that what is the secret of this person. But the secret is really to find that happiness inside you and finding that energy and finding to do things in your life what make you really happy and doing less things what not make you as happy as you maybe want, and that will balance you more, starting to do on daily basis things that uplift you at the first place, because that's the greatest things what you can do for yourself to starting the day when you wake up each morning and you're starting to do something for yourself as a first thing, because that's what will give you the energy back to yourself, right? To yourself. That energy, you open the eyes and let's say you start to saying thank you for the next day, thank you for everything what in coming to your way, no matter what is it, no matter what is coming to your way, no matter what's gonna happen, it doesn't matter. You always say thank you. Open your eyes when you wake up each morning and say thank you for this new moment of your life, and start to uplifting yourself. Then maybe start to practicing some meditations, start practicing some Kundalini yoga, or go to the class each morning to Kundalini yoga. Go or do it home, find online some videos, or buy the book and start studying it, or became a teacher, became to teach Kundalini yoga. That's what I do right now. I am teaching, I'm uplifting people, trying to bring more awareness to these technologies, to Kundalini technologies, to bring more awareness of the Aquarius age, because the Kundalini was created for that reason, and it's here to basically help uplift and enlighten and raise the consciousness from that lower chakras to bring the energy up in ourselves, right? Because a lot of people living in these low energies, basic energies of the fear and the lack, and lack of money, lack of things what they want, and everything is just holding you down. That's why we have all these chakras here, and more you uplift yourself and more you open each one and more you bring the awareness to your life, you start to be different person. And one of the fastest way actually you can do through the Kundalini exercises, through the Kundalini breath of fire, when you do it the right way. So that's what I recommend to do, and practicing if you can every single day, and that's gonna help. That's gonna help to change your life. And if you cannot do it, just do when you can and build up a little bit to it, and start to practicing some meditations also to bring the energy up in your body, because there's the shift what happen when you start to repeating, right? Doesn't matter, is the brain, is the spirit, is a muscle here in your body, right? Your biceps when you go to gym, it doesn't matter. When you start to repeating things start to change in your life, right? When you start to lifting the weight, so you're building your strength in your muscles, right? And the body over the time gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and muscles can grow. It all depends, right? But it's the same with your spirit. When you want to have strong spirit, then you work on that. You work on that through the meditations. You work on it through the exercises. Like Kundalini yoga, for example, when you have to exercise some poses, some of them are pretty hard, and maybe you're holding for 2-3 minutes, but it will take energy from your body, but also that energy will give you back because you're strengthening. And you have to have strong spirit, because when you have to hold some positions, right, and there is no movement in it, let's say, it's tough on your head, it's tough on your spirit, right, to hold it, to go through the pain, because if there is no movement but you feel the pain going on, that's what is really when you stand up for yourself, like, am I giving up or am I holding? And I'm holding this position no matter what, no matter how much pain is, because the pain, there is a reason for it. The release after the energies, recharging yourself and opening the Kundalini energy in your body, and eventually opening your crown chakras and connecting to your higher self, and totally shifting and changing your life. So yeah, there are many different ways, and that's how through the exercises, through the daily practices, to the breathing techniques, you opening yourself to new possibilities, to to new way of life, to new way of lifestyle. And things can shift very fast. But will be depends only on you, how much you are willing to put to it, how much you are willing to put energy to change yourself. If you are not happy with the life you're living and you're missing that spark, well, start to do something what you are not doing. But one of the fastest way to opening your Kundalini, to aligning your chakras, to changing your life is through the Kundalini, basically Kundalini yoga, because there is many different ways of yoga, there are many different practices in the world, but to sustain it and to work on it, it's through these exercises is one of the fastest way in the world. That's why it's created. That's why those gurus and masters from the past was building it and creating and preparing for the Aquarius age, because it's specifically for the Aquarius age to shift energy, to uplift the people and bring the change to the world. So I highly recommend that you find a place where you can start to practicing and working on yourself, because that's for you. And through you, you can change the world. And when you start to doing something for yourself, when you start to uplifting yourself and changing yourself, then you also finding the spark inside you. Or this is what I want to do. This is what I want to change. This is what I want to improve. And it will give you self-motivation back to you and recharge you back and uplift you more and more and more as you changing yourself. And that light, what you start to shining from you and the energy from you, it will affect everybody else around you, and your energy field will grow and grow and grow, will be bigger and bigger and bigger. So you affect more and more people eventually. At the beginning, maybe it's just a small group of people who are in the contact or close to you, but your field will grow. Eventually, you can touch more people. And doesn't matter what you're going to do. Doesn't matter what is your work or your hobby or your job. It's just the energy what you will shine from you, and through that energy you will be helping, uplifting other people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. This is Peaceful Warrior Dojo. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I love you all. And find the spark inside you guys. Bye.